we need to remain alert on the forces trying to disrupt the pace of our rise. There are external forces and internal interest groups who are not comfortable with the rise of New India. They are trying to disrupt the pace of development by hyping sectarian and other imaginary issues. They seem determined to disrupt the social, communal, and regional harmony. Some are resorting to acts of terror. The government of India is pushing for Tamil as a language of justice and litigation in the High Court of Madras. During my recent visit to Banaras Hindu University, I had interactions with Tamil faculties and staff, and also non-Tamil students doing diploma courses in Tamil. I was happy to see the enthusiasm of non-Tamil students towards learning Tamil. The recently concluded month-long Kashi Tamil Sangamam, an initiative of Honorable Prime Minister Modi, besides giving opportunities to several thousands of our people from the cross-sections of Tamil Nadu to fulfill their dream of visiting Kashi, it also gave huge impetus to the spread of Tamil language and culture to the rest of the country. Thanks to various initiatives of Honorable Prime Minister Modi ji for promotion of Tamil language, there is increasingly greater awareness of it in the country. Besides, the Subramania Bharati Chair in Banaras Hindu University for promotion of Tamil becoming a medium for writing UPSC examination for higher civil services. Now, the Staff Selection Commission, which is responsible for recruiting a staff for subordinate services in the central government departments, has adopted Tamil as a language of choice for the prospective aspirants. This will give greater opportunities for central government jobs to the aspirants from our state. The government of India is pushing for Tamil as a language of justice and litigation in the High Court of Madras. During my recent visit to Banaras Hindu University, I had interactions with Tamil faculties and staff, and also non-Tamil students doing diploma courses in Tamil. I was happy to see the enthusiasm of non-Tamil students towards learning Tamil. I was delighted to listen to the boatmen on the river Ganga in Kashi talking fluent Tamil. The recently concluded month-long Kashi Tamil Sangamam, an initiative of Honorable Prime Minister Modi, besides giving opportunities to several thousands of our people from the cross-sections of Tamil Nadu to fulfill their dream of visiting Kashi, it also gave huge impetus to the spread of Tamil language and culture to the rest of the country. Several thousand years of cultural connect between Tamil Nadu and Kashi got rejuvenated. Some 40,000 Tamils living in Kashi for several centuries, with their active participation, further energized this rejuvenation. Prime Minister Modi released copies of our great Tirukural in several Indian languages. Under the dynamic and visionary leadership of Honorable Prime Minister, a new India is taking birth. A confident and capable India, an increasingly self-reliant India, an India proud of her glorious heritage and conscious of her destiny to be the world leader by 2047, an India committed to Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. This birth of new India is happening through millions of micro-revolutions, be it access to health care for the poor, quality and skill-based education to all, cleanliness including toilets in every home having access to drinking water, cooking gas cylinder and electricity to every home, needed relief and empowerment of small farmers, increasing thrust on natural and organic farming, internet connectivity to every village, financial inclusion of every household, one nation, one ration card, protection and education of girl children, special nutrition and health care to mothers, ever new opportunities to youth for experiment and enterprise, unprecedented spurt in innovation and startups, increasing voluntary compliance of tax regime by the citizens, all-inclusive growth and development initiatives, correction of iniquitous gender imbalance, unleashing the women power, Nari Shakti, with every sector including defense made open to women are some of the revolutions propelling the birth of New India. Friends, I am happy that in this historic march forward, our state Tamil Nadu is among the front runners. It is time to give further impetus to this positive revolution. India is the chair of G20. We know how significant are the roles of G20 countries, with 85% of the global GDP in shaping the course of global future. Today, member countries, and indeed the world, has ever greater expectations from India for showing the way into the future. The Honorable Prime Minister, like all the Government of India schemes and programs, has made G20 presidency also into a people's movement. G20 events, over 215, will be held in various parts of the country. Our state, Tamil Nadu, also will host several such events. It is an opportunity for us to showcase Tamil Nadu to the rest of the world. I urge upon our youth, our entrepreneurs, especially women entrepreneurs, our MSME sectors, our institutions of art, culture and spirituality, our Tamil diaspora, to avail themselves of this opportunity to show the world how aspirational and enterprising our youth, including the women. How rich is our culture, including art and Tamil language. How inclusive is our spirituality. Friends, when our country is on historic march forward, we need to remain alert on the forces trying to disrupt the pace of our rise. There are external forces and internal interest groups who are not comfortable with the rise of New India. They are trying to disrupt the pace of development by hyping sectarian and other imaginary issues. They seem determined to disrupt the social, communal and regional harmony. Some are resorting to acts of terror. Popular Front of India is one such terrorist organization. This dangerous organization, committed to disrupt social harmony and destabilize the constitutional order, is externally funded and has operational links with international terrorist organizations. Unfortunately, they have significant presence in our state, Tamil Nadu. They had the audacity to demonstrate their presence with several dozen targeted bomb attacks in the wake of Government of India banning it. The aborted major terror attack in Coimbatore further shows their continuing links with international terrorists. While the law enforcement agencies are expected to deal with them sternly, our citizens must remain alert in this regard and also assist the law enforcement with timely information on their presence and activities. In our march into the future, we must ensure that our women's potential is optimally harnessed. We must ensure that no section of our society remains marginalized and behind. We must pay special attention to our brothers and sisters of scheduled castes and scheduled tribes. Besides affirmative actions to empower women, scheduled castes and scheduled tribes, we must ensure that crimes against them are meted with swift justice. The poor conviction rate in crimes against women, especially rapes of Dalit women, is not acceptable. Perpetrators of crimes against women and Dalits must be met with the full force of justice. Friends, our ancient temples are our heritage and our identity. Our temples are the fountainheads and watering holes of our culture, which is our identity. The soul of a temple is a spirituality. This spirituality is the soul and source of our Tamil art and culture, including dance, music and songs. Some people tend to look at our temples merely as pieces of art and culture. This is grossly unfair. Stripped of a spirituality, it is like a body without soul, a dead body. Such a forensic view of temples will lead to destruction and distortions of not only our proud heritage, but also our identity and culture. We must preserve our temples in fullness of their being. In this regard, observations of the UNESCO Commission set up by the Honorable Madras High Court on the maintenance of our temples and crucial directions of the court deserve urgent attention. My dear brothers and sisters of Tamil Nadu, we are at a crucial moment in the history of our country and the world. The existing world order that emerged in the wake of Second World War has proved grossly inadequate to the existential challenges like climate crisis, proliferation of weapons of mass destructions, devastating wars, global pandemics, and others facing the world. In many ways, these challenges are byproducts of this very world order. At this juncture, the world looks at India with hope and expectation to lead the way into a safe and sustainable future. In significant ways, we have already begun discharging our leadership responsibilities. In order to fulfill the hope and expectations of the world, India has to be fully developed and self-reliant. Our Make in India and Vocal for Local campaigns have begun paying encouraging dividends. In many areas, including defense, we are moving on the path of self-reliance. We are fortunate to be at an age when we are a proud witness and committed participants in our national journey. I urge you all to be conscious of it in all your endeavors. Friends, our Constitution guarantees our fundamental rights and privileges. At the same time, our Constitution also expects us to fulfill our fundamental duties. On this occasion, let us commit ourselves to our constitutional duties. This alone will ensure the rise of India, of our freedom fighters' dream. I once again wish you all a very happy 74th Republic Day. Nandri, Valaga Tamil Nadu, Valaga Bharatam.